My name is Steve Sailing and I have ALS. ALS is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that destroys the nerve cells responsible for voluntary movement.
And it's just a disease of losing. Every day you lose more and more. You lose your ability to speak, you lose your ability to use your arms and legs. The individuals are imprisoned in their own bodies, while their mind is intact and very, very sharp.
I had been a successful landscape architect for 13 years. I first met Barry Berman in the spring of 2007. He ran a traditional nursing home and wanted to do something radically different, called the Leonard Florence Center for Living.
The Leonard Florence Center for Living is the nation's first urban model greenhouse. It is a skilled nursing facility that has 10 individual houses. It's taking the traditional nursing home model that we're all accustomed to, and it really flips it upside down and turns it into an extremely residential model of care. We went to a symposium to learn about ALS. And who was at the symposium but Steve Sailing? At the time, he was walking, he was talking, he was driving, he's an architect, and he was there to learn about what housing options would be available to him once his disease progressed. From there, an incredible friendship was born. Steve worked on the residence that he knew he was going to live in. He designed all of the technology for the house that he knew he would live in, and we named it the Steve Sailing ALS Residence for Steve.
Hello, my name is Patrick. I have ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
When we first met Patrick, he was living in a chronic care hospital, and life at the Leonard Florence Center for Living is a totally different existence for Patrick. Patrick is up every day, Patrick is showered, and Patrick has as much independence as possible. I have never met a more disabled, alive, alert individual in my life.
Multiple sclerosis is a disease that limits your ability, takes away muscle strength. I had a full-time daycare for over 20 years. I had a master teacher certificate in teaching special needs religious education. And all of that was put on hold because my physical ability to be able to interact with the children just wasn't there anymore. It was like hitting a brick wall. You just go to no independence whatsoever. Here where I am now in the Leonard Florence Center for Living, I can take the T, I can go to the mall. I don't even have to think about it. If I want to, I just open the door and I go, just like I would when I were home.
Jack received his undergraduate degree in chemical engineering from Cornell. He received his master's in chemical engineering from Caltech. Jack has unfortunately a very, very advanced case of multiple sclerosis. Jack was living in his family's home in one room in an inaccessible household, being cared for by his parents. And once I saw the Leonard Florence Center for Living, Jack moved in, and the very first night he and Steve were off to a Red Sox game. What Jack is doing to give back is he is offering his chemistry tutoring services free of charge to any student at Chelsea High School who is struggling with chemistry. People have said to us, why care? Why bother? And our answer is, why not? How often do you really have the chance to make a profound effect on an individual life? And without philanthropy, the Leonard Florence Center for Living would not be here, and the ALS and MS residences would never be sustainable. To take an individual who has been totally dependent, painfully alert, and to give them back as much independence as technology allows is a very significant contribution they are still contributing to society. They're contributing to the home that they're living in. They're contributing to the community, and we are making a huge difference in the quality of their lives.
The Leonard Florence Center for Living will show everyone that a vented life can be a quality life. Most of what ALS takes away, technology can give back. The sad fact is that there are only 10 people able to live in the ALS residence at any given time. That is why we have created the ALS Residence Initiative as a national effort to duplicate our project nationwide. To do anything less is to do less than we are able. Remember, life is good.